Hey, what's up guys? It's Jimmy and welcome back to a video on the channel. Today we're going to do a new kind of video. We're going to do a Manchester United match review. So yeah, I just watched the game. The Everton game just finished. 3-1 was the final score. And I'm just going to dive into my thoughts, my reactions, and we'll get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, we have to start with before the game. Before the game even kicks off, the lineups come out. There's already issues. People are not happy. People don't know what he's doing. I took down a couple notes here, so if I just glance up, you know what I mean? Just trying to, so that I remembered things. Big problem immediately. Where's Donny van de Beek? It's the immediate problem. What was the point in signing him? Why sign Donny van de Beek for 50 million, 45 million, whatever he was? If you're not even going to play him, I have no idea. I don't understand what he's doing. The team played well, as they would. I personally think Scott McTominay is a very good player. Make sure that microphone doesn't fall down. I personally think Scott McTominay is a very good player. I think he's not a CDM. He's a ball-playing CM. He wants to move forward. He wants to play the ball. And yeah, I don't know. It's the question comes down to what is Ole's game plan? What is he trying to achieve? It worked today, but you watch all the other reviews. Everyone's saying, could it work for a while? Is it going to work game on game? And as he showed, it won't. We're a very inconsistent team, and we do lack that consistency both up front and at the back. And today, two of our big performers, Bruno Fernandes and Harry Maguire. Oh, sorry, this is Bruno's post-match interview. I'll record that. They'll watch it later. If Bruno and Harry play well, the two leaders, the two captains in our team, we're going to do well. So let's get into the game. The first half starts. We started very well immediately. We were on it. We were immediately, the ball was moving fast. The ball was moving well, but immediately the problem showed where we were attacking, but there wasn't that clinical edge. But we did change that. We did turn up later in the first half. And they also do look very attacking. Everton are a team that signed a lot of players and then are using those players. You know what I mean? They sign players and they're playing them, which is, I wish we could do that. Imagine. I mean, look at Cavani. Comes on late in the thing, scores a goal, but I mean, entirely Bruno made. Bruno's just my dad. So then, we now rotate to, our left style. Side note here, I've got one here. Marcus Rashford. He's putting incredible work off the field. You know what I mean? They thank him before every game, all the places he goes to. You know what I mean? I just want to thank him as well. Marcus Rashford, putting in an absolute effort, both on and off the field. Incredible. I commend him to no end. And then, so then the first half gets underway. We're going. And then Tony has a nice one-on-one chance. Pickford, I think, makes the save. I don't really remember what happened, but Tony Marshall had a nice chance. And then, you know what I mean? From a nonchalant play, Pickford has the ball in his hands. He's picked it up, throws it down, kicks it 85 yards. DCL wins it in the air. Boom. Bernard turn. Boom. Goal. We're 1-0 down. Immediately we stunned. We're not feeling happy. But we did show incredible fight back, which is what the boys want. But immediately, can we talk about Pickford? Pickford can kick a ball 85 meters. It's incredible. Definitely got to be one of the furthest kicking players, not even just goalkeepers, players in the Premier League. He's not a very good goalkeeper lately. He's been showing some real confidence issues, some real frailties, but other than that, he can kick a ball. And then, so that was good. Bernard with a good finish. Scott McTominay. People were saying before the game, I watched on, various, the United stand and all of those things. People saying, oh, Scott's just, this, that. I personally think Scott is quite good. I think he can play. And it's one of those where we'll see over time. We'll see what Scott McTominay can do. Let's just change over here. First half continued. And then the moment of truth, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw as well. We need to talk about that. It's the curse I had in my FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Every time there were rumors that we were going to change positions, change players, what happens? Boom, they turn up. Exactly what's happening with Luke Shaw. We buy Tellez. We buy Tellez to, do that role, do what Luke Shaw is currently doing, and he's doing it incredibly now. Thank goodness for Luke, I guess, that Tellez had COVID, but I mean, I hope Tellez speedy recovery. I hope he's back soon. I do want to see him get going in a Manchester United shirt. I'm very excited for that. And then cross in Bruno, what a header. When Bruno plays well, I mean, there's very few midfielders in world football that can take on a game like Bruno. You know what I mean? Especially the way Bruno can, both defensively and offensively. He's got such stamina. He's my dad. I love him. I love Bruno Fernandes. Incredible performance. And then, both teams, the game started opening up a bit near the end of the first half. Both teams were very dangerous counter-attacks. Both got fast, pacey players. Digne and Bernard were combining 3 or 4 times down that left-hand side for some big danger. Digne and Bernard, they were looking very nice. And then, boom, Marcus and Bruno combine again. And that all came from patient play in the midfield, patient play. And then Fred sends, a 35-yard pass on the ground perfectly to Rashford's feet, open. Rashford touched to Bruno. Bruno was supposed to give it back to Rashford. I mean, we scored, which is good, but Rashford definitely needs to be headering that into the goals. The outcome was still a goal, but Rashford definitely needs to be scoring that. So, I mean, something to look towards to the future. And then, half-time. Half-time came in. Game started getting a bit physical. We were very nice. It's always nice to go in with a lead. And then, half-time. Very nice. Going in 2-1 up. Always nice. They put on we put on a much better performance than them in the first half. And then the second half starts, and we were just nowhere. We were nowhere for like 20 minutes almost. It was like when the DDA goes against you in FIFA and we couldn't get a pass going. They had everything. It was just all theirs. We did well to lock it down though. I mean, you know what I mean? It's always good to lock it down when they're attacking like that, putting on good pressure. It's always nice. And then there was that bit of controversy, pens for either side maybe. Pickford goes up to claim the ball, just drops it like Pickford normally does, and then he just kicks Harry Maguire. So I don't know, because personally I think if that's not in the box, that's definitely a foul. Like, you're definitely going to give that as a foul if that's not in the box. So now just because it's a penalty, it's not a foul. I don't know, but whatever. Play moved on. And then Slabhead now being all upset because they didn't give him the penalty now goes full tilt and borderline assaults Digne. I don't know. Or just watching back Cavani's goal. Sorry, I got distracted there. But and then Slabhead just assaults Digne. I don't really know what was happening there. Which also a bit of controversy. Personally, I don't understand. Like, I understand it is after the offside, but the whole thing this season is to not blow the offside. So then, I don't know. And then that was a bit sketch. We got away with that one. And then, Bruno and Seamus Coleman, I've got that written down here as well. They were just, the whole game, they were at each other. I wonder if there's, like, pre-existing beef between the two, or if it's just from this game. Either way, they were just wrestling the whole game. Interesting. The game started getting very aggressive. And then, boom, they brought in Iwobi. Iwobi definitely a big threat as they brought him on. On the right-hand side, James Rodriguez was just nowhere today, not even existent in their team. And then, once they brought in Iwobi, they had much more threat down that side, which was very nice. Not for us, obviously, but, for football, I guess. And then, we brought Pogba on in the 80th minute, which was, I mean, it's upsetting because it's the 80th minute, but it's always nice to have Pogba on. He does bring an air of calm to the field, and he's got a presence about him. When he gets the ball, people do look at him. They're like, oh, Pogba's got the ball now. It's a thing. But still, no, Donny van de Beek didn't even bring him on. I don't understand, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure Donny van de Beek can play the role Juan Mata plays. Juan Mata also, very nice game today. Couple runs, working hard. Just, he's got a role that he needs to fill for the team now, and he's filling it, which is exactly what we need from him, which is always exciting. Incredible. I don't know why we bought Donny. It's always nice to have backup players, but it's still just a bit confusing. And then there was a bit of pressure back and forth right at the end, and then boom, Cavani goal. So just seal up a 3-1, you know what I mean? Got written down here. The players stood up, they did. We needed big performances out of big players, and we got big performances out of big players. Slaved stood up, huge performance. We always need him to stand up. Bruno, huge performance. I mean, if these guys play well, we're going to win. Sorry, back there was just a ring at the doorbell. So yeah, the boys played well, and what more can you ask for? Ollie out? Question marks. What he picks a team that people criticize and then they win. So I don't know. It's going to be a tough decision to see what happens moving forward from here. I might be Ollie in, I might be Ollie out. I don't know. I think I'm Ollie in. It's tough when the players don't play too well to judge Ollie in or Ollie out, but we'll see. I'll see you guys for the next Manchester United game, and if you guys do watch this game, I'll probably be live streaming currently on YouTube. Come stop by and say hello. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy the video to let me know to make more like this, And yeah, awesome. Cheers.